Falcon Crest. Co-captain, Lorenzo Lamas. Co-captain, Billy Moses. Anna Alicia. Abby Dalton. Sarah Douglas. And Parker Stevenson. Our second team brings together stars representing the improv. Captain of the team, Fred Willard. Linda Blair. Rich Hall. Dana Hill. Patricia McPherson. And Robert Walden. And our third team brings back stars from the golden age of television, representing Still the Beaver, co-captain Jerry Mather. Co-captain Tony Dow. Janice Kent. Ellen Maxted. Ken Osmond. And Cindy Weidler. And our commissioner, Dick Butkus. And here are your hosts, Pamela Sue Martin and Bruce Jenner.
Welcome to Star Games, and we're in Santa Barbara, California for another first-round contest. You know, Pamela, Santa Barbara is one of the most beautiful and serene cities in the world.
Well, it may be beautiful, but it won't be serene while Star Games is in town. Because as we've already seen in some of our first-round contests, these teams mean business. Of course, there are no Bruce Jenners in the competition.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. We've got guys like Billy Moses and Lorenzo Lamas of Falcon Crest, who are terrific athletes. Don't forget Ken Osmond, who's a cop in Los Angeles. When he's not working on Still the Beaver, he's got to be in good shape.
I think people are going to be surprised about the athletic prowess of a lot of these folks. And I keep my eye on the women, as is in the case with life. They are the key.
Totally agree. We've got competitors like Pat McPherson and Dana Hill racing for the improv team. Everybody's going to be keeping their eye on them. But we're going to be right back with our first event, swimming, right after this.
Hello, I'm Jim Stahl, poolside here, getting ready for the swimming competition. You can sense the excitement, the anticipation in the air.
Excuse me, would you mind just trying to keep it down? I'm sure the competitors would appreciate it. We're trying to get an event going here.
Yes, of course. The commissioner has instructed me to keep it quiet. I will. I'll just move right over here.
And Pamela is poolside.
We're ready for our first event, the women's swim sprint. In this race, 2 women from each team will swim one width of the pool. That's 25 yards. The scoring, 50 points for first place, 25 for second, and 10 points for third.
Thanks, Pamela. The girls are on the blocks. Barry Tompkins, let's get to the introduction.
All right, just about set to go then. And swimming in lane number 1, Bruce, best known for The Exorcist, Linda Blair. Got to turn a few heads. In lane 2, known as Falcon Crest, Melissa, Anna Alicia. Swimming in lane 3, Cindy Weidler. In lane 4, Dana Hill. Swimming in lane 5, Ellen Maxted. And over in lane number 6, it'll be Falcon Crest, Pamela Lynch. Sarah Douglas. So just about set to go now in the women's sprint swim. And into the water first, Cindy Weidler in the center. Weidler looking very strong right now with Dana Hill and Ellen Maxted right next to her. So there are the 3 of them. Weidler at the top. And then it is Hill and Maxted. And it's going to be Weidler, I believe, is going to win it. Race for second, very close. Dana Hill, I think, got second ahead of Ellen Maxted. But Cindy Weidler coming out of the water with a fine and hard-earned victory. 14.77 seconds. Great win for Cindy Weidler. Let's take one more look then at the replay for second place. Dana in lane 4, Ellen in lane 5. Dana touches the wall first for second. So the finish of this race, Cindy Weidler wins it. Dana Hill second. Ellen Maxted third.
Really, what a great way to start it off.
Really?
Have you done a lot of swimming?
No, this is the first time in a long time.
And you came right out of the blocks there, and you just took the lead, and I couldn't believe it.
Can't believe it either.
Had some competition from Dana just off to your right, but you were able to hold her up.
Yeah, I kept looking over. I saw her.
Well, congratulations. Great start for your team, and now you are a swimmer.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right, after one event, here are the scores. Still the Beaver with 60 points. The Improv, 25, and Falcon Crest not yet on the board. Let's take a closer look at the Still the Beaver team. Jerry Mathers. No one will ever forget this face. An entire generation grew up with the Beav. Jerry might surprise you with his athletic ability. Tony Dow, better known as Big Brother Wally. Tony is an avid sports fan and participant. In fact, he coaches a local track team. Cindy Weidler works behind the scenes on Still the Beaver, but her athletic ability will put her in the forefront in this competition. Janice Kent plays Wally's wife on Still the Beaver. Originally from New Jersey, Janice appeared as a regular on the Ted Knight Show before joining the cast of Still the Beaver. Ellen Maxted played Eddie Haskell's wife on Still the Beaver. She says she's not very athletic. In fact, she flunked high school gym class. Ken Osmond is and was the smart aleck Eddie Haskell, Wally's best friend. Ken became a motorcycle traffic officer for the LAPD in 1970. Other roles include that of a shop teacher on Happy Days. The Still the Beaver team in first place, but most considered them the underdog.
All right, this is Jim Stahl. I've moved back out of the way, away from the competitors. You can sense that...
Ben and his team, the race is about to start, so let's get to the introductions. Swimming in lane 1 for the improv, Captain Fred Willard. Lane 2, Wally Cleaver, Tony Dow. Swimming in lane 3, Lance Cumpson of Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. In lane 4, comic actor Rich Hall. Over in lane 5, Falcon Crest, Cole Gilberti, Billy Moses. And in lane 6, wise guy Eddie Haskell, Ken Osmond.
All right, they're ready at the start. Let's wait for the gun.
And they are on their marks. The gun is up. And Lorenzo Lamas in lane 3 and Tony Dow in lane 2 getting the two best dives. Tony's been swimming most of his life also. That's Billy Moses right there alongside, and he now pulls ahead of Tony into second. And that is how they're going to finish. Falcon Crest first and second. Still the Beaver finishes third. We'll take one more look at the finish line while we check the time, and Lorenzo seemed to have it all the way. It's a new Star Games record, the time of 11:21. Hamlin now is with Lorenzo.
Looks like I picked a winner, huh? Went real good.
Bruce, you'll excuse me. It was good. It was
great.
fun. That was fun.
Yeah, you did great.
Thank you.
Way to go, Billy. I mean, big one for Falcon Crest.
Well, we needed that one after, I guess our ladies had a little trouble today, but...
Have you and Lorenzo ever gone head-to-head against each other
Yeah, we
before?
have up in location. We swam a few times. Usually we race hundreds, and he's a little stronger in the hundreds, and I guess he's a little stronger in a 25.
In a 25 ball?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Good points for your team. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to do real well next time. We'll see.
So after two events, there are the points. Falcon Crest and Still a Beaver, very close. Coming up, the swimming relay. Don't go away.
He hates the water.
I'm contemplating now before we dive in. I'm up against Billy Moses. We don't stand a chance, but we're going to give it our best shot.
Well, while Dana and the rest of the improv team ponder their dilemma, let's take a closer look at how Star Games works. The competition's made up of 18 teams, which are randomly matched up until 3 teams make it to the finals. This is the bracket that today's teams are in. The winners and the second-place finishers from each of the competitions advance into the second round, and the process continues until we have a Star Games winner. There are only 2 more first-round competitions after today's matchup, and then we're on to round 2.
We now come to the swimming relay. The points, 100 to the winning team, 75 points for second place, and 50 points for third place. This event's going to be a real team effort. The first swimmer for each team goes 50 yards or across the width of the pool and back. The next 2 swim 25 yards or one width of the pool, and the final swimmer goes another 50 yards.
All right, Pam, here's the way they line up. Lane 1, the first 50 yards. It'll be Dana Hill for the improv. The second leg will be swum by Robert Walden. Swimming the third leg, Linda Blair. And swimming the final leg, the captain, Fred Willard. In lane 2 from Falcon Crest, swimming first, Billy Moses. Second, it'll be Anna Alicia. Swimming third, Sarah Douglas. And swimming anchor, Lorenzo Lamas. And in lane 3 from the Still the Beaver team, Cindy Weidler. Swimming 25 yards, Ellen Maxted. Another 25 yards for Jerry Mathers. And swimming the anchor, Tony Dow.
Okay, it's Dana Hill, Billy Moses, and Cindy Weidler.
So we'll see. This is a strategic move now because they are starting Billy Moses. And, of course, they're going to have to give it up at the other end. So Moses, the best dive, he has an early lead. It's a very good-sized lead. And he is swimming all by his lonesome. He makes the turn, probably a good 15 yards in front. Come on, Mo, stretch it out, stretch it out. And it is Billy Moses, listening to the advice of Lorenzo Lamas, stretching out a big lead. He's going to give it over to Anna Alicia now. She's got about 20 yards to spare. Still the Beaver team on the left in second place, and Improv on the right about 3 yards behind them. Ellen Maxted now starts her leg, and she will be followed by Robert Walden for the Improv. Anna Alicia still has a very good lead. She gives way now to Sarah Douglas. Doesn't look like swimming is really Sarah's cup of tea. She's struggling right off the bat. And there goes the Beaver, Jerry Mathers, and Linda Blair for Improv. Jerry's going pretty good right now. He is almost up to Sarah Douglas. And into the water now, Lorenzo Lamas. He's going to be very, very tough, and his team is still ahead. Tony Dow right alongside him, and Fred Willard just sort of falls into the water. It is Lamas, and a fine flip turn. He will increase his lead with that. Lamas swimming all by himself. He's going to have it easily. Still a Beaver running second, but it is Lorenzo Lamas, and he is going to win it. Comes to the finish line very smoothly. Still a Beaver will finish second. And Fred Willard doing what he can. When they wrote the how-to films on swimming, this is not what they had in mind. Fred Willard finishes in third place for the Improv.
Where's everyone?
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, listen.
Well, congratulations.
Talk about our girls.
Well, I was going to say, these guys gave you the big lead, but then the pressure's on you.
Way to go. Way to go.
I know we were so disastrous in the sprints, and I was disastrous. No, I thought a lot happened. We were disastrous, so first time round.
Now we got to start thinking about running.
All right.
No, we got to think about kayaking.
Oh, no.
Kayaking. Can't wait.
We're not going to get you out of this pool yet. Well, congratulations to all of you.
So the Falcon Crest did as Lorenzo predicted. We'll take another look at that flip turn, and that really was what locked the win up. Here are the scores then after 3 events. It's still pretty close for first and second. The Improv, though, has some work to do. Pamela's with their captain, Fred Willard.
How did we do?
Fred Willard has become a staple for most TV viewers. Originally a member of the comedy group The Committee, Fred was a regular on such shows as Fernwood Tonight, SCTV, and The Thick of the Night.
Made it across and back, which should be worth something.
Linda Blair. Now, she is probably remembered best for her role in The Exorcist, but you might remember also from Airport 75.
Hi, we're really nice people.
Robert Walden is the undeclared captain of the Improv team. Regular on the Showtime series Brothers, you might remember him as Rossi on The Lou Grant Show.
No, this is not our event.
First and second.
Dana Hill has won more than 40 trophies in track and field. Now, she broke into acting because she could spin a basketball on her finger. Now, this summer, she's in the National Lampoon's European Vacation.
Are we ready? That's the burning
Rich Hall has appeared at the Improv in New York and L.A. Rich is a regular cast member and writer on such series as Not Necessarily the News, Friday, and Saturday Night Live.
Tried to shoot me from the waist down, because this is real embarrassing. Great.
Patricia McPherson plays Bonnie Barstow on the NBC series Knight Rider. Pattis is rustic at the role she plays and loves participating in such diverse sports as tennis and horseback riding.
So long, gang. I'm ready.
The team from the Improv expect the unexpected. The kayak race is next. The Improv team, well, they've decided on a more scientific approach.
What do you call it when this boat goes into the water or goes away?
Kayacentrics, I would call the act of paddling a canoe and not going anywhere except in circles. You're going to see it demonstrated very shortly.
Bruce over in lane 1, rowing the first leg for the Falcon Crest team, Anna Alicia and Billy Moses. Rowing second, it'll be Abby Dalton and Parker Stevenson. In the middle lane, still the Beaver team, and rowing the first leg, Cindy Weidler and Ken Osmond. The second leg will be rowed by Janice Kent and Tony Dow. And in lane 3 from the Improv, rowing first, Patricia McPherson and Robert Walden. Rowing second, Linda Blair and Fred Willard. Just about set to go in an event that emphasizes teamwork. They're underway in the kayak race. Falcon Crest, Billy Moses, and Anna Alicia taking an early lead up at the top of your screen. And they're rowing very smoothly here. Looks like they've done this before.
Oh, look at that. Nice clean. They're in sync right there. They got the oars working well. The boat is moving through the water nicely. Now they're coming up to the turn. Let's see how they handle it.
And Alicia steering around that buoy just perfectly. Still a Beaver and Improv very close right now for second and third.
We got ourselves a good race here.
Falcon Crest well in front here, and again rowing very smoothly. Once they made the turn, they've straightened the boat out very well, and they are heading now toward the first exchange. Looks as though Falcon Crest is going to make it. Improv looking okay, so too is Still the Beaver. They're in there too, but the first exchange is going to be made by Falcon Crest, and here they come to the finish line. Now let's see how smoothly they can make the exchange here. This is not very easy to do either.
Now Parker Stevenson, who's going to be in the back of the boat, is a very good rower. He's going to be tough to catch. Let's see how the exchanges for second and third go.
A little bit of confusion for Still the Beaver, and we'll see if that cost them. I think it did cost them a little bit of time, but Parker and Abby really in control right now.
Parker Stevenson, good, strong strokes. Now they should make a very quick turn here. Oh, Abby a little bit of trouble with the oar, but she's got it back under control with a big lead. And the Improv in second place right now, coming up around the buoy.
Fred and Linda looking like they need a little bit of practice, so they got to straighten themselves out if they want to hold on to second place. Meanwhile, Falcon Crest having it all their own way. I don't think there's going to be any doubt about the fact that Falcon Crest is going to be the winner of this race. And you can see Abby leading forward in that boat. They're still rowing very much in sync. But over here, Fred and Linda just having all kinds of problems.
They're a little bit out of shape. They're trying to stay ahead and get into second place here.
Falcon Crest wins it. Abby, nice reception. Improv comes in second.
And Still the Beaver, well, they're still working on it.
Well, that's a great victory for Falcon Crest, a sport, of course, that emphasizes teamwork. And you can see the Falcon Crest team members congratulating one another on what is a great victory that gives them a commanding lead here now. Falcon Crest, obviously, quite pleased with their performance.
I better not, but wait a second. This team, I have fixed. Absolute fix. Absolute fix. You guys were too tough.
That's right.
Now, wait a second, Parker. Now, you've had some rowing experience, right?
I had a little rowing experience many years ago.
Oh, don't you?
I'm an old man.
You never forget. It's like riding a bike.
I guess so.
Camp, run 'em up.
I guess this is our secret weapon.
Yeah.
The ladies are the secret weapon.
The girls pulled it out real strong this event. They did. They just got into a groove and
They
tried.
always take care of us guys when we get in trouble, don't they?
I do.
Well, good job.
All right, Bruce, that's a pretty happy bunch. And while they are celebrating, let's take another look at what happened during those exchanges. The Improv almost lost Bob Walden by way of decapitation. On the Still the Beaver team, costly confusion to the point it cost them second place. Falcon Crest clinging to a big lead over Still the Beaver and the Improv. We'll be back.
Yes, I'm playing against two men. I called Kareem. I told him to come up and help me out, and he said he couldn't make it. So it's me against Big Bill, who's leading the NAIA, and Tony Dow, who has a shot like Norm Mitchell. So wish me luck out there.
Dick, you're going to be the official on this one-on-one basketball contest. Can you explain how it works?
Sure. One member from each team will play. Now, the game will be played to 11 points. When a basket is scored, the scorer stays on, and the person who was scored upon sits down, and the third player enters the game. Now, the contest continues in that fashion until the first player gets 11 points. The standings are based on the points scored. Now, this event will be scored 50 points to the winning team, 25 points to the second place team, and 10 points for the third place team.
And what about physical contact?
What about it? Oh, no, on the court, no. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Very good.
Dick Butkus. It's good he's just enforcing the rules, not making them. Well, let's see how Dana did against the guys. Here against Tony Dow, it was a game of just trying to get the ball away from Tony. Meanwhile, Tony trying to play keep away from Dana. Dana actually did all right until she went just a little bit too far and literally got all over Tony. And then it was Tony against Billy Moses. And like Dana said, Billy's not exactly any stranger to the basketball courts. Let's watch Tony now as he tries to back in on Billy. Pump fake, puts it up with the right hand too hard. But right there for the rebound is Tony Dow, and that's 2 for the Beaver team. Dana back out on the court this time with Billy Moses. This was game point. Billy's game wasn't exactly chivalry on this point. He gets the ball, he'll score the winning basket, but he will also show you that sportsmanship is not dead. Pulls up with a jump shot. You can tell he's played this game before. Well, that's how they finished. Another Falcon Crest victory. A second for Still the Beaver. Third to the Improv. And Pamela is with Billy and Dana right now. Pamela?
Wait a minute. I know. I picked on her.
No,
I'm sorry, but you have to understand
Can you do this, Billy?
No, I can't do that.
Dana, you gave a good showing for the women.
Shot.
At least one shot.
Thanks.
No, well,
No, go ahead. See you later.
So what happened when you started to change your strategy?
Oh, well, I didn't have any shot in practice. I haven't played for a while, so I just figured I'd have to come inside, and then I started falling all over the place and falling over my feet. So I just started keep staying inside with Tony, and then once you get a lead, you couldn't let up because Tony would have taken it to Dana, too. And then I felt bad about blocking that last shot, and everyone booing me. So I took the long one, figuring, well, I'll give her a long shot, and then I hit it anyway. Got lucky.
You got it, yeah. That was a good one. That's what you got for being nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right,
Maybe someone's looking after me.
That's right.
There.
Okay, well, congratulations.
No luck needed for this team. They're just plain talented. Let's take a closer look. Lorenzo Lamas, co-captain of the Falcon Crest team, is the son of Fernando Lamas and Arlene Dahl. Now, after his parents' divorce, he split his time up between his parents' homes. His father's second wife was Esther Williams.
They're going to get a lot of good athletes per show. It's a great idea. I'm looking forward to competing in this thing.
Billy Moses, like Lorenzo, comes from a famous family. His father is a former U.S. congressman. His mother is actress Marion McCargo. Now, Billy was an all-state basketball player in high school.
Competitive fire that burns deeply within all of us.
Abby Dalton is Julia Cumpson on Falcon Crest. Abby got her break in show business as a Las Vegas dancer. That background, plus the fact she raised 3 children, should help her in this competition.
I feel great. Oh, kick butt, man.
Sarah Douglas was Pamela Lynch in Falcon Crest. Now, you want to talk about athletic roles? How about Superman 1, 2, and Conan the Destroyer?
I'm going to try this time to fly the flag for Britain and for Falcon Crest.
Anna Alicia, before joining the cast of Falcon Crest, was a regular on the soap opera Ryan's Hope. Her athletic interests include horseback riding, tennis, and racquetball.
I'm not a swimmer. That's why. I'm using muscles I never knew I had.
Parker Stevenson is a 2-career man. When not acting, you can find him in the seat of a race car. The Hardy Boys must be his most famous role, but he also appeared opposite Pamela Sue in a film, Our Time.
We got a hot shot in Lorenzo and a hot shot in Billy. I'm there for moral support.
Falcon Crest, they are going to be tough to beat. We'll be right back. Quick word with these ladies before you're off. Now, being a track expert, I'm picking both of you to win this. Yes, actually, you look very good warming up, and I think you got good technique.
Thank you very much. As we're starting to get nervous with the pressure here.
Actually, that's good. That's your fast twitch muscles working right now, which is going to make it go even quicker.
Okay.
Any track experience between the two of you?
Nothing.
No. No, at home. At home.
At home?
On the dirt roads and things like that, but nothing official.
With your dog?
With my dog.
All right. I hope you got a quick...
Sam.
That was good old Sam. I hope you got a quick dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
My Springer Spaniel, Sammy.
All right. Well, good luck to both of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the runners. Running in lane 1, representing
Okay,
the
Bruce,
team
in lane 1, running on a team that right now is very high, Anna Alicia. In lane 2, wanted to score another victory for her team, Cindy Weidler. lane 3, it's Linda Blair.
Running in lane 3 from the improv, Linda Blair.
Running in lane 4 will be Sarah Douglas.
From Falcon Crest, Sarah Douglas.
Over in lane 5, Janice Kent.
From Silver Beaver, Janice Kent.
And in lane 6, Patricia McPherson.
Representing the improv, Patricia McPherson.
All right, we're just about set to go now. Runners are all at the starting line. The gun is up. And a clean start. That's Cindy Weidler taking the lead. And Alicia Janice Kent, lanes 1 and 5. Our second and third right now, but it's going to be Cindy Weidler. She's going to be virtually all by herself. Her teammate Janice Kent makes it a duo celebration, and we will have an opportunity to take one more look at what was a brilliantly run race by Cindy Weidler, and you can tell that she is an athlete. There's no question about that. Let's go back then and take one more look at the ladies sprint, and Cindy Weidler having it all her own way, getting through the finish line. Pat McPherson managed to get by both Anna and Janice. If she had a better start, she could have won. So there's the scoreboard. Boy, you came out of the blocks charging.
He was helping me. He's going, Cindy, go, go. You got it.
And you did. Where did you learn all this stuff? Swimming, running?
Somebody else is inside this body today because it's not me.
Well, congratulations. You really did a nice job. This is Jim Stahl. One will be Ken Osmond. Next to him in lane 2, Lorenzo Lamas. Running in lane number 3, the improv captain, Fred Willard. In lane 4, the Beaver co-captain, Tony Dow. Lane 5, it'll be Parker Stevenson. And over in lane number 6, Robert Walden. Bruce, the pressure's on everybody. Anybody you like in particular?
Well, I'd say the Falcon Crest team really has a good shot. Tony Dow is a very good athlete. The improv team, well, you know, we'll just wait for the gun.
Runners, take your marks. Set.
They're off, and Lorenzo Lamas gets off quickly. And look at Bob Walden on the outside. That is Walden who's going to win. Here comes Tony Dow. Walden wins it. Tony Dow, a fast move at the finish to come up second. And Lorenzo Lamas came up with what looks to be a hamstring, something that you are infinitely familiar with, Bruce.
Oh, that can happen in any race. But Bob Walden, I never would have picked that one before the start of this race.
That is a great victory then for the improv team. Bob Walden running in a disadvantageous position on the outside. Let's take another look.
Now here is Lorenzo pulling up right there, and Bob Walden goes on to win it.
I never thought this would happen. You were fabulous.
Well, see, I come from a ghetto. And one thing you do learn is how to run, even when you're in your 40s.
Great.
So.
You did great.
And old Bruce told me I was starting out of the blocks with the wrong foot. So.
Well, you got a chance to switch him since you got about 5
When I hear
false
footsteps, I stay in front of them. That's how I was brought up.
That's good. That's great. Congratulations.
Well, that's how they finished, but there is a bit of controversy, and Mr. Commissioner is right in the middle of all that.
Parker Stevenson thinks he won.
Okay, I'll be there in a second. Red?
Why does he think he won?
Well, because Tony thought he came in third. Didn't you think you came in third, Tony? When I just asked you, what did you think you came in? Somebody said third. Yeah. Now you know why we never go out.
No, I thought it was either way.
Yeah, either or. So
Okay, let's take one more look at it then. And one more time from a different angle. Now, it's hard to tell from either of these angles. Looks like it'll be an official's call. I'm not sure I'd agree with those placings. Falcon Crest might have finished second, but let's hope it doesn't affect the overall outcome. The call will stand. One last look at the race, but this time, let's look and see what happened to Lorenzo Lamas. No doubt about that one. He did pull something, and Bruce is with him.
Lorenzo, boy, this competition has been tough on you. You came in with a banged-up foot, your feet are all taped up, your toes taped up, and now, in the 50, you got pulled hamstring.
I got a blown left.
Yeah.
It's terrible because I was finishing it really strong, and I just felt it snap, and I had to yank up on it, and everybody
Phew. Went right by.
Went right by me.
What about the relay?
I'm going to step out of that today. I think I'll put Billy and Parker in that.
Well, that's tough because your team's doing real well.
Yeah, we're going to continue to do well.
Okay, good luck to your team then.
Thanks, Bruce.
Okay. Well, the men's 50-yard dash is history now, and here are the scores after 7 events. Falcon Crest still holding on to first place, losing some ground, though, in those running events. Still the Beaver knocking on the door, and the Improv still with a chance. One event left, double the points, right after this.
Place is worth 150 points, and third place means 100 points. Bruce is with the captain.
I think everybody on the team is a captain. Look at all these guys we got around here. But let's start off with Falcon Crest right here. And Billy, you guys are out in the lead, but it's still not over for you. I mean, you got to do well here.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to finish above third place, or I guess last place, as the case may be. So we'll see. We'll see how we do with the 440s and the longer legs. Hopefully, we weren't too good in the sprints. So
and you're running the 440, right?
Yeah, I'm running a 440, and I may be younger, but I'm definitely slower. So we'll see.
All right. Well, good luck to you. And still the Beaver, I can't believe you guys are in there. Did you expect to be up this high?
Well, we may be old, but we're slow.
That's
so
right.
Yeah, right. We're friends. That's why we're friends.
Right. Yeah, but
No,
you guys...
we're the sleeper team here, no doubt about it.
You certainly are, but you guys have been doing quite well.
That's right.
Quite well. You guys have come. I would like to think of it as good captains, good coaching.
captains.
Yes,
Oh,
good
yeah.
captains have really pulled it off. All right, Fred. You guys are doing well.
Not bad, not bad. And I'm going the 110 yards. I thought that was a long distance one here, but I'm starting out. And
for you, it may be the long distance.
It will. They tell me I can't stop, though. Bobby is going to anchor us. He's going the quarter mile. He just won the sprint. So we got kind of a variety of runners on our team. And our two ladies are 110 and 220 yards. So it should be interesting.
Well, you guys are, a little bit behind, so you guys need a big one.
I'm going to start ventilating now.
Okay. Good luck to all the captains and all the teams.
Thanks.
It's down to this.
Thanks. No tips, huh, Bruce?
No.
Well, it looks like Falcon Crest and still the Beaver are going to move on unless the Improv can win this race. Running the first 110 for the Improv, Captain Fred Willard. Running the second 110, Linda Blair. The third leg will be run by Patricia McPherson. And running the anchor leg, the winner of the men's sprint, Robert Walden. In the middle lane from Still the Beaver, running first, Janice Kent. Running the second leg, the Beav, Jerry Mathers. The third leg will be run by Cindy Weidler. And running the anchor leg for Still the Beaver, Tony Dow. For the team from Falcon Crest, first it'll be Anna Alicia. Running the second leg, a 110, Sarah Douglas. The third leg of 220 will be run by Parker Stevenson. And running the anchor leg, a full 440, Billy Moses. So it's a medley relay 2 times around the track. We'll know which 2 teams will move on to the second round. That is what it all comes down to. And they're underway. That's Anna Alicia nearest the camera. Fred Willard on the inside. And again, with a staggered start, it's going to be a little difficult to tell who's in front, but Fred Willard, even though he is struggling a little bit, looks to have a step or 2 on Anna Alicia.
Oh, a little mismatch here, having him run against the 2 ladies, but he hands off to Linda Blair with a nice lead. Sarah Douglas takes it for Falcon Crest.
And Jerry Mathers for the Beavers. And look at Jerry Mathers go.
I love it. Look at the Beav go.
And he is running down Linda Blair right at the moment. Blair looks over his shoulder and feels the Beaver coming.
All right, a great leg by Jerry Mathers.
They come to the handoff now. This will be the third leg. That's a 220. Cindy Weidler in the middle of your screen. Pat McPherson on her right in the blue. And Cindy Weidler just picking up ground with almost every step here.
As she moves along the outside, taking the top of her. But look at Pat McPherson. Boy, is she holding her off.
Held off Cindy Weidler, and that is Parker Stevenson running in third place. And remember, a 220, very tough race. Here comes Stevenson picking up ground with every stride. He passes Cindy Weidler. He passes McPherson, and he will hand off with about a 15-yard lead now. It'll be Billy Moses, Robert Walden, and Tony Dow. Moses running very easily now. That is Walden alongside him, and behind them is Tony Dow.
Remember, Walden running for the Improv team. They've got to win this event to move on in the competition. So Bob Walden is going to give it absolutely everything he can. Look how hard he's going down the backstretch.
I'm quite sure you'd agree, Bruce, that perhaps the 440 the toughest single event in track and field.
Oh, it certainly is. It's a sprint the whole way, and obviously you get physically very, very tired in this event. You get winded, and you're working every muscle. Bob Walden, he's in trouble. He started looking back to see where Tony Dow was.
I was just going to say, it looks like he's tying up to...
Oh, and he tied up so much, he went down.
And now it's going to be impossible. Very tough, and Walden holds that hamstring. That'll be the day for him, and that'll be the event for the improv. So Billy Moses has it all to himself now. He can just jog home, and he does so for the Falcon Crest team. So Billy Moses comes through very easily, and even at that, you can see how winded he is.
And Tony Dow is still the Beaver team. Still coming in, but he gets second place.
And so still the Beaver finishing second with Tony Dow carrying the baton. Falcon Crest wins it, and for Bob Walden, a tough day to be sure.
Really, very good. I was impressed. That's a long ways around, isn't it?
That's a long race. How did you ever run a 10,000? That's what I want to know.
Slowly. Congratulations to your team. Really
yeah,
good
well, didn't Parker do a hell of a job? Parker did the job here.
Parker went against those ladies with like the best of them.
Amazing. Yeah.
I knew I could do it. Yeah, it really was good.
And this one did well, too. Yeah, our girl. She had to race against that speed burner.
Well, where did he come from?
I don't know.
He was flying.
Flying?
I've never seen a Beaver run so fast.
Well, a Falcon Crest team that is obviously very happy with their victory, but let's see what befell Robert Wood's team.